Hello and welcome to the Actors Showcase. I am James Upton. With us today are 6 of the most beloved characters in animated history, together again for the first time since their well-publicized break. Let's give a big hi-ho to Bashful, Sneezy, Happy, Grumpy, how quaint, Dopey.
I'm not dopey. I'm intellectually challenged.
Intellectually challenged my ass.
And Sleepy. Take a step back in time with us. Premiering on December 21st, 1937, the world's first full-length animated feature film. 1 week later, you were all on the December 27th cover of Time magazine. Dubbed in 10 languages, it grossed $8 million worldwide. You were the biggest box office sensation of the year. Every little girl wanted to be Snow White. Your faces were everywhere. February 23rd, 1939, Walt Disney receives a Special Academy Award. Actually, it was one large Oscar and 7 little ones for, and I quote, a significant screen innovation which has charmed millions and pioneered as a great new entertainment field for the motion picture cartoon. So tell us, how did it all go wrong?
Well, James, it was the tragedy that destroyed so many animated stars. I mean, our success locked us into stereotypic roles. Look what happened to other characters after making it big in their first movie.
Look what happened to Dumbo. After his movie, all he could get was a walk on once in Aida at the bat. Since then, he's been looking for peanuts.
But what about Bambi?
When he was a phone, everybody loved him. But once he become a buck, he tried doing some Shakespeare off book. But the critics, they would never accept it. He started drinking.
Oh, he did. But what a tragic way to go. Caught frozen in the headlights of an 18-wheeler. His fans still place wreaths at that intersection every year on the opening day of deer season.
Look at that cricket. We'll never know what happened to him. Maybe a bird got him. All they found was his tiny little top hat and umbrella.
Ha! You sure picked the wrong star to wish upon.
Look at Elmer Fudd. What made him think he could sing?
And that album.
Fudd does Streisand?
And that song. Memories, like the corner of my mind. Misty watercolored memories of the way we were.
And that ending. So it's the laughter we will remember whenever we remember the way we were. Well, at least we were actors. None of this lip-syncing crap for us. You could read our lips for the dialogue. Try doing that with Japanese anime. Try doing that with Scooby-Doo. Hell, you might as well start lip reading the Muppets.
And you were luckier than most. You had your old way of life to fall back on. You had one of the most successful communes in history. You have become the role models for both the communists and kibbutzniks.
A little too close, the tabloid suggested. Fire Island in the forest, they called us.
So what happened?
Well, James, after Snow White left, things were never the same again.
She said she would return our calls. But she was a princess and all, you know. After a while, she wouldn't return our calls.
No, but it was the medical problems that destroyed us. That's what it was. When Sneezy started his allergy shots,
My allergist said I couldn't work with the mine anymore.
Sneezy started his allergy, and then Sleepy was diagnosed with narcolepsy. And then we spent a fortune on a diagnostic workup for,
Don't say the name.
and his speech therapy.
And all we got to show for it was intellectually challenged. I liked him better when he was a mute.
I can say the same thing about you, okay?
But ever since Bashful took that assertiveness training program, he and Grumpy can't stand each other.
You think because you took a few classes you're dwarf enough to take me on?
Bring it on, okay?
Come on, I'll put the bass in Bashful. All right. I'm not gonna hit him. I'm not gonna hit him. Thanks for your no help. Told you I wasn't gonna hit him. I lied. I'm gonna hit him. All right. He's probably a lawyer anyway. He's gonna sue me, I figured.
Sorry about that, James.
So we were talking about your medical problems. And I had to ask, did you have any medical insurance?
No insurance company would touch us. They all talked about pre-existing conditions. Besides, do you know how hard it is to get group medical coverage when everyone in the group is under 4 feet tall?
What about all the merchandising? You were the kings of the coloring books, the lords of the lunchboxes. You can still buy dolls of all of you.
Yeah, and I'm not getting a single dime out of that either. Just look at our contracts.
I blame Disney.
It wasn't Walt's fault. He was starting to have his own problems. Mickey Mouse was starting to talk back to him.
Our agents screwed us. What did we know? What cartoons?
Still, you had the richest diamond mine in the Northern Hemisphere. Selling it must have been heartbreaking for you all.
Oh, it was. But we had no other choice. With Sneezy, Sleepy, and you-know-who out on disability, we didn't have the dwarf power to make it work anymore. I admit it. I pushed for new dwarves. I pushed to recruit new dwarves.
But Fred, I warned you about Fred.
By the time we found out Fred was embezzling, it was too late.
Fred? What kind of a name is that for a dwarf? It's not even an adjective.
Doc isn't an adjective.
Yeah. And look what happened to him.
Oh, okay, so Doc was arrested for practicing medicine without a license. It was the end of the team. We had to sell the mine.
And then there were the lawsuits among the 7 of you about how to divide the assets of Dwarf Enterprises Incorporated.
I only wanted what I was entitled to. I know I deserve more than this one. When we were in the mines, all he did was stick diamonds in his eyes and make goofy faces, just like he's doing now. He whistled while we worked. Can't even whistle, can you? What are you looking at? I know you bopped him once for doing it yourself.
At least with the money each of you got from the sale of the mine, you've been able to make new lives for yourselves. So bring us up to date. What is each of you doing these days?
I am a divorce in Los Angeles for Doge Parasite Bleach.
I don't have to ask what you've been doing. We've all watched your telethons for hay fever sufferers. We've also seen the commercials.
Yes, I know. Tuffy brand tissues, tough enough for my nose, my sneezes. But I also work as a consultant for a pharmaceutical corporation with their allergy products.
Wonderful. What about you? No, that's okay. Don't bother waking him. We all know he sells mattresses. But what about you?
Oh, me, I work at a shelter for unemployed animated characters. I do vocational training. You know, after what happened to Bambi, After what happened to Bambi, I thought it's the least I could do. I'm on the board of directors along with Popeye and Mighty Mouse. Oh, I just want to say, if anyone in the audience wants to make a contribution, the number is 1-800-CARTOON. Thank you.
What was that number again?
Oh, 1-800-CARTOON. Thank you.
You're welcome.
And you?
I'm in an independent living program, and I'm being trained as a telephone representative for an HMO. I give people another telephone number to call to have their questions answered. I even get to make up the numbers.
You see what I mean? You see what I mean? That's what I'm talking about. We still think like a team. Grumpy helped him get the job.
Yes, I'm the executive in charge of denying claims at the same HMO. I got him the job there because I knew he'd be perfect for it. See? And yes, I admit it. He cracked me up in the mines when he did that things with the diamonds.
You see, despite all we've been through, despite the silicosis from all those years in the mine, despite the cost of Dopey's residential treatment
I'm
facility.
not dopey. I'm intellectually challenged.
We still had a few good years left. Come on, guys. Come on, guys. What do you say? For old time's sake? Hi-ho! Hi-ho!
Hi-ho, my